I hope all of you are doing good. Let's start today's chapter, subtraction. Subtract. 6 minus 3 is 3 and 9 minus 3 is 6. Okay. Let's do this part. 1 minus 5. No, you cannot subtract 5 from 1. So, we'll borrow from the tens place. Okay. So, this will become 11. This will become 7. 11 minus 5 is 6. 7 minus 1 is 6. Okay. 4-digit subtraction without borrowing. Example 1. Subtract 4,312 from 8,625. First, we will arrange them in columns. Then step 1, subtract the ones. That is 5 minus 2 is 3. Then step 2, subtract the tens. That is 2 minus 1 is 1. Step 3, subtract the hundreds. That is 6 minus 3 is 3. And step 4, subtract the thousand. That is 8 minus 4 is 4. So, this is the answer, 4,330. Okay. Now, let's do exercise 3.1. Subtract. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 minus 2 is a 3. 3 minus 2 is 1 and 7 minus 5 is 2. Okay. 4-digit subtraction with borrowing. Example, subtract 2,536 from 5,793. First, we will arrange these numbers in columns and then step 1, subtract the ones, but a 6 is greater than 3. So, we cannot subtract 6 from 3. So, borrow 1 10 from 9 tens. Now, 8 tens are left at tens place and change it to 10 ones. We now have 13 ones. That is 13 minus 6 is 7, right? 7 in the ones place. Step 2, subtract the tens. That is 8 minus 3 is equals to 5, right? 5 in tens place. Step 3, subtract the hundreds. That is 7 minus 5 is equals to 2. So, write 2 in 100 place. And step 4, subtract the thousands. That is 5 minus 2 is equals to 3. So, write 3 in the thousands place. And the answer is this, 3,257. Okay. Similarly, we will do this example also. Okay. Let's do exercise 3.2. Subtract. 2 minus 5, you cannot subtract 5 from 2. So, you will borrow from tens place, then it will become 12 and it becomes 6. 12 minus 5 is 7, 6 minus 2 is 4, 8 minus 2 is 6 and 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay. Now, properties of a subtraction. Number 1, let us check the following subtraction. 5 minus 5 is 0, 19 minus 19 is 0. 385 minus 385 is 0 and 1798 minus 1798 is 0. So, when a number is subtracted from itself, the answer is always 0. Remember that, very important property. Okay. B part, 5 minus 0 is 5, 19 minus 0 is 19. 385 minus 0 is 385 and 1798 minus 0 is 1798. When 0 is subtracted from a number, the answer is a number itself. Okay, whenever you subtract a 0 from any number, what will you get? You will get this number itself. Okay. Now, let's do exercise 3.3. Fill in the blanks. See, these two numbers are same. When same number is subtracted from the same number, the answer is 0. Okay. Now, how much we should subtract from this number so that we get a 0? We will subtract the same number. Okay. Now, story problems and subtraction. Example 1, there are 8,329 people in a village. Out of them, 2,578 are females. Find the number of males. So, we know the total number of people in a village. We know the number of females. Now, we have to find out the number of males. How will we do that? We will subtract a number of females from the total population of the village. Okay. Total number of people are these number of females, and when we will subtract these two numbers, we will get the number of males. Okay. So, the number of males are 5,751. Example 2, Reena had 8,760 stems. She gave away 2,875 stems to Meenal. How many stems are left with her? So she had total stems this much, and then out of these stems she gave some stems to Meenal. Okay, right? Now how many stems are left? We will subtract these two numbers, then we'll get the answer, and the answer is 5,885 stems. Exercise 3.4. Story problems. A fruit seller had 6,350 mangoes in the morning. He sold 4,238 mangoes during the day. How many mangoes were left with him? See. Total mangoes 6,350. Okay. Mangoes sold. How much the shopkeeper sold? 4,238. Now, mangoes left. How many mangoes left? We will know this when we will subtract this from this. So, let's subtract. You cannot subtract 8 from 0. Borrow from here. It becomes 8, it will become 4. 10 minus 8 is 2, 4 minus 3 is 1, 3 minus 2 is 1, and 6 minus 4 is 2. So, 2,112 mangoes were left with that shopkeeper. Okay. Addition and subtraction. Now we'll do addition and subtraction together. Okay. Solve this. First we have to add these numbers and then minus this number. Solution. Step 1. Add the first two numbers. Okay. For example, 2 plus 3 minus 2. Okay, how will we do it? First we will add these two numbers, 5, okay, and then step 2 we will minus this number from the sum. 5 minus 2 is 3, okay. So step 1, add the first two numbers, okay, we will add, and step 2, subtract the third number from it. From it means from this number, okay. Example 2, solve this equation. Step 1. Add the first number to the number with the plus sign before it, okay, and we will see here is a sign of minus, so we will add this number and this number first, okay. Now here is the sum. Now step 2, subtract the number with the minus sign, which is 1,288 from the sum, okay. Sum means this, okay, and you will get the answer. Now let's do the exercise 3.5. Solve 385 plus 7,128 minus 3,219. Step 1. What will we do? First we will add these two numbers, okay, and then what will we do? First add these numbers. This is 8. 8 plus 5, 13, 1 carry. 8 plus 2, 10 plus 1, 11, 1 carry. 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5 and 7. 7,513 is the sum of these two numbers. Now, it's turn to move on to step 2. Now, we will subtract this number from the sum, okay. 3,219. You cannot subtract 9 from 3, so you will borrow from here. It becomes 0. 13 minus 9 is 4. Now, can we subtract 1 from 0? No. So, we will borrow from this place. It becomes 10, it will become 4. 10 minus 1 is 9, 4 minus 2 is 2, and 7 minus 3 is 4. So, 4,294 is the answer. Okay. Now, story problems on addition and subtraction. Example 1. Ramu planted 1,259 saplings in August and 1,459 saplings in September, and 1,145 saplings died. How many saplings are still alive? Okay. First, we will find out the total number of saplings. And how do we find out the total number of anything? We just add the given number. So, we will add these saplings with these saplings and then we will subtract these saplings, because these saplings, that is 1145 saplings, are no more out of the total. Okay. Solution. Step 1. Saplings planted in August and saplings planted in September, total saplings. This is the step 1. Now it's time to move on to step 2. Total saplings planted, saplings died and saplings still alive. We will subtract these two numbers. So this is the answer. That means 1573 saplings are still alive. Okay. Now let's do exercise 3.6. Story problems. In a tank, 5,714 liters of petrol was filled on Monday. 2,371 liters of petrol was filled on Tuesday. And 1,679 liters of petrol was taken out on Wednesday. How many liters of petrol is left in the tank? First, we will find out the total liters of petrol. Okay. Petrol filled on Monday. Okay, this is the step 1. Okay, how much? For 5,714 liter petrol filled on Tuesday. 2,371 liter total petrol. We will add these two quantities. 4 plus 1, 5. 7 plus 1, 8. 7 plus 3, 10. 1 carry. 5 plus 2, 7. 1, 8. 8,085 liter. Now we will subtract this much of petrol that was taken out on Wednesday. Okay. Step 2. Total petrol. 8,085 liter petrol taken out. This much, 1,679 liter. Okay, now subtract. You cannot subtract 9 from 5. Take borrow from here. 15 minus 9 is 6. 7 minus 7 is 0. Again, you cannot subtract 6 from 0. So borrow from here. It becomes 10. It will become 7. 10 minus 6 is 4 and 7 minus 1 is 6. Okay. That means a 6,406 liter petrol is left in the tank. Right, students? Now you will do practice of the remaining questions and exercises.